Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Yeah, my name is Rachel Agasha. Feel free to subscribe on the channel. We inspire, we motivate, we encourage. And when you're not doing that, you're doing lifestyle. Yeah, lifestyle is everything else, anything else that is really random, that is not inspiration, not motivation, to encouragement. Yeah, but in today's video, from the title, you can see I'm going to be talking about my birthday eve. Now, for everyone who stays in Uganda, you know that our president communicated and said, okay, there's basically a mini lockdown. Now, as we were still digesting and taking in the LDC failure, like how bad that was, we're still taking that in, and then these guys are preparing for supplementaries and everything, and then this and our president says everyone who's in school should go back home. He said at 8 a.m. every school, every institution, everything should have their children, their students going back to where they come from. I'm going to dwell on that. Now, first of all, the LDC failure. I, for one, I'm in law school, and it's a bit scary. I do not know where the problem is. I was going through my Facebook feed, and some human being said, you all need to know that LDC is not for every fool. Because at this rate, everyone is really trying. You know, like that was not enough. They're trying to get ready and, get done with everything there is. And then schools are closed. Yeah. So I had things to run. I had scripts to hand in at my school, and I didn't want to be held up, with my script. So I decided to travel to Mukono to drop it off. And oh my God, the jam. As usual, the jam represented like all the way to and all the way back. I could not... It was too much. Now, the funny part, like the whole reason for this video is that I come back from Mukono, I reach Kampala, and then I walk. If you're headed to Entebbe Road, you like move down Shell, go, and you're hoping to find a border. I didn't want to sit in that jam. Honestly, the jam was too much. And then the president had spoken like the previous day and emphasized on the curfew time and everything, so everyone was rushing. There was jam of the people, there was jam of borders, jam of cars, taxis, everything literally. Now I keep moving. There were so many. Actually, I remember someone saying with this kind of congestion you can actually catch corona. But the beauty of everything was that most of everyone actually was wearing a mask. So it was up to you to make sure you're moving in a place that is not so congested. But what I'm trying to say is the congestion and how people were trying to beat the curfew time and everything. Now, we walk. So in my head, I'm like, you know what? I think I'll find a border. And when I was done, I was like, Jesus, my border is going to be there waiting for me. We walked. I'm like, okay, up to where are we going to walk? We reach Clock Tower. Keep going. I'm like, okay, now this is it. We reach Usafi. There's also a church up there. The daughter's president church. I don't know if that's right, but yeah. So we reach, and I realized I was actually going way too ahead. I'm like, okay, will I find a border ahead? That is how you reach there, and there are no borders. So we stand there, but now we start to scramble. Every border that would come, everyone would be scrambling, So I'm like, wait, what? I hadn't understood why all the borders were bypassing us. Like how you try to stop the border, but these guys keep going, like they do not want to even listen. I'm like, okay. So we reach a spot, and everyone is literally scrambling, So there's this guy is like, you know what, ngenda wali nyanama, bichi. But the guy is like 15K. I'm like, wait, what? 15K, okay. Now me, I was intending on giving this border guy 6,000 up to Rweza, my home. I first asked the first guy, I told him 6,000, like, no. Another guy, no. And I'm like, okay, two socks, look at. So Bambi, some other guy came, and some guy asked him, I'm going to Zana Beach. This guy is like 8,000. And I'm like, mama, if they're taking people to Zana at 8,000, now me, how much will they charge me? So I tell this guy, and always, I'm going to Reza, and this guy is like 8,000. You people, I did not bargain. I'm like, you know what? Let me just sit and go. Now, as soon as I reach, I sit, I tell this guy where I'm going exactly. He's like, ugenda kunyongera mu olukumi. In fact, ugenda gumekinga mtwalo. Konze sebo tezirimu. I do not have that money. In fact, I only had 6,000. But I'm giving you 8,000 because I have nothing. So they were dodging the police as much as they could. They did not want to get in any kind of trouble. Apparently, as we all know, if you are Ugandan, if you are caught breaking the law or doing things not the right way, you are going to pay. You're going to pay a particular fine for your actions. So this guy passed Ndeba. I tell you what. Next thing I know, we are at Stella. Now, he's trying to avoid the police and everything. But you know, as you're coming up that stage and they're like 5 traffic officers. This guy enters the road. Like, okay. Madam, like, God, not now. I know he's trying to avoid all these cars because these cars be coming from the other direction, that direction. And I'm just glad nothing was hurrying and everything. So we managed to maneuver. And I'm like, okay, this is risky. Like, everyone is rushing. They're trying to avoid the charges and everything. But banangi, you people. And you know this border guy, I think they are making so much money. It's like, you know, they drop this person, come back, pick another person. I think those guys got rich. They're going to get rich within this time, you know. Right now, like midday afternoon, no people are traveling. Now in the evening is when people need those borders most. Oh my God. So as I'm approaching home, he tells me, I'm like, like as if I was going to get off the border and run. So I paid, I reached home, I'm like, anang. But yeah, all in all, the children are back home. I was watching the news yesterday and they were complaining. This kid was in senior one. It's like, you guys, me, I've been in senior one 3 times, you know. Like, he hoped when he went back to school, he'll be getting promoted. But, you know, he was still doing senior one. Now they've closed again. He's back to senior one. My little brother has been in Pit 2 since last year. He was supposed to go back on the 6th, which was Sunday, but he did not go. I mean... And then there's some parents who had already paid tuition and school fees and everything. Oh my God. So my worry, I very, very much feel for the finalists. I understand people in Makerere University who are going to do exams, you know. And you know, you have read, you've put in all your time and energy, and then this happens, man. I feel for you guys. We are lucky that we are on holiday, but... we feel for you. I know finalists who feel so bad right now. I have a friend of mine. She was so anxious. She's like, Rachel, people have been asking me when am I graduating. She's like, anyone who asks me again when I'm graduating, I'll just eat someone's throat out. So I could feel her pain, you know. But anyway, this is how our Uganda runs, and I encourage us all to hang in there, you know. I know last time they used to tell us at more 30 days. At 21 days, and then it was a whole year. Yeah, let us just hope for the best and keep hanging in there and praying that this goes away, you know. Politics aside and everything, we can only hope that all goes well. Yeah, today is my birthday. I'm making this video on the 8th of June, and it's going to be up on the 8th still, so I'll be making my birthday video the next day because my day is not over yet, so I can't just start making a video about what has just happened. But I can assure you I'll have a birthday video. Oh God, I had so many plans, but I'll tell you that in that video. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching till the end. Please tell us about how you feel about this closure. Meanwhile, it rained on these children and they were stuck and stranded on the roads, very wet. The prices were so high. Oh God, the Ugandan child has suffered. But yeah, that is as much time as we had for this video. Thank you for watching. If you've not subscribed, please do. please do like, comment, tell us about how you feel about this whole closure, you know, of everything and whatever has been closed, the churches. Oh, that breaks my heart. But you know, it's the president. What can we do? Nothing. Just sit back, pray, and hope all goes well. We love you. Take care of yourselves. See you in our next video. Bye. Got rid of obwana buno bannaye